Yo, what is good, everybody? What is good, yo? So, with Radiant, we really kind of get what you expect from this show, as of now. Because at this point, it's really just a show of building up this character and a show of just really showcasing. Excuse me, I may yawn a couple times. I just woke up not long ago making this video. But with him, it shows mostly, just what it takes to progress and stuff like that. And I feel like learning what we're learning from Seth's character in this world is definitely going to be a bigger part of the story in the sense of certain monsters that he's punching. Uh, he's not even getting like damage, you know what I mean? Like the octopus and the nemesis that he's fought or both had like these squishy bodies where he could not just automatically get these punches in, you know? So it's interesting to me that they include this like normal animals like the devilfish kraken. Um, it's just like, hey, we don't got the necessary means to, damage it in a certain way, but he still tried nonetheless, so it was just an overall good showcase of never giving up, that never giving up whole trove, and then um also him learning how to I think communicating and learning to do combination attacks are definitely something that he can continuously learn. Because, like he said in this week's episode, he's like, I'm not strong. I wasn't strong enough by myself to be able to take this out. And I feel like that was kind of one of the more triggering things for his teachers to show up and be like, yeah, you really finally understand. Like Seth isn't someone to literally um, outright say, "Hey, yeah, I'm trash, I'm doo doo." Like he wants to believe he can beat whoever and whatever he needs to, but by saying you can't do it, you start to actually build up belief that that's true. And he's one of the characters that are doing it better than most when it comes down to really never believing that he can't win. And I think this octopus squid kraken thing really showcases that by him wanting to help out Doc so bad that even when Doc says that he doesn't want help anymore and he wants to be friends with the thing, it's not too far fetched that Seth actually, drops everything he's doing of attacking it and actually becomes friends with it, with Doc. That those types of shows is what I'm talking about. Like uh freaking UQ headquarters or other way around QU whatever the case that one was. Um we got Hunter x Hunter and we got like Asta and Luffy. There's a lot of characters that really give off his vibe, and that the vibe is just a really good vibe. It's just a vibe of everybody is free. Like everybody is a free and open book. And what I mean by open book is no one's getting judged just because of who or what they look like. And that's the bigger picture that I feel like gets across with Seth is even they consider the girl who um, help Seth in this week's episode, she's considered to be like a freak. She's considered to be like a problem, like a curse. And Seth treats her like anyone else, like or even better, like I think that's one of those character traits that definitely pays off, or like it always pays homage to the character that we're watching because regardless of where he, ends up now, he'll always have somebody that truly understood he is a passionate, caring person, and I think that's going to be more widespread about his character in the sense of not only is he kind and all this stuff, but he's also, beating he's going out to beat Nemesis and he wants to destroy the Nemesis. So it definitely helps in my opinion for his character arc altogether. To continuously be nice, to continuously not see anything different in anyone else and treat them the same and stuff like that. No discrimination pretty much. Um, because you never know what these people A know and B in this world what they can offer because like even the doc is kind of helpful at in some points, like he could actually read spells or something along those lines. So not only can he read spells, he's like a nemesis researcher. So he's got his importance about him. It's just he's not nowhere near as strong as Seth and stuff. So this episode definitely felt like the most filler-esque episode, but to be honest, it it wasn't. Like it's definitely trying to tell us something, and by telling us that Seth could become, one of the people that everybody looks up to because of his kindness, or everybody looks up to because, he's putting them before himself and stuff like that. We really could be seeing a huge change or like some weird movement where Seth becomes something of, an icon or something like that in the sense of whenever he shows up, people want to destroy the Nemesis. People have faith and stuff like that. So he almost feels like Sinbad in a way. Like Sinbad had like evil, a little bit of mischief about him, which is like the opposite of Seth. But with Sinbad, all he really wanted to do was usher in peace. And the only thing Seth wants to do is usher in peace for, wizards or sorcerers so they don't get judged and stuff like that. So what better way than to, take out all the nemesis, take out anybody who, is a bad sorcerer, like the people that he took out earlier in the show. And the messed up part is we learned that after the master has just seen, this result in him and he's, said what he said during, protecting Doc or whatever. Uh, Whatever happened in that situation, he felt like he wanted to teach him. So with him wanting to become his teacher, or at least not wanting, but already just like announcing that, hey, like don't give up now, like keep pushing, keep your head up high. Like it seems like he actually gained some faith himself, just in the way he was grinding so hard to pretty much, save Doc, even though it's something he simply couldn't beat at that moment. All of his plans were failing. Um, he even had help from one of the people that he is friends with, and they weren't helping. They were just, getting in trouble as well. And can I say her other outfit looks so it was like so weird and uh not like in like the weird way like oh my god why would she ever wear that, but it just felt like a weird transition to me that I was not expecting. And after seeing it I was like oh, like she didn't go the direction I expected her to go. And maybe that's like due to the whole like split personality thing. Maybe like her mad side likes to be a little bit more exposed and the other side doesn't. I don't know, but um, she goes from wearing this big fluffy like skirt thing to wearing like some straight up no, nonsense shorts and t-shirt. So not only is the show kind of leaning on the side of not not giving like AKA fan service, they seemingly are doing right by this girl. I mean, she's like the first real girl that is actually seemingly a part of the crew. Besides, like the girl who makes coffee is the only other real chick that we gotten besides, Alma. And we already left her behind. But she was also another good example of just how um, the creator of this show doesn't seemingly need to do all the sexy stuff in these shows. He's not going for like the looks and all that. So it's pretty clear by him having the opportunity of a character getting soaked in water and stuff, and then having to switch clothes, and Seth like took off some of his clothes because he just doesn't even have other clothes. He's just like, I'll just wear the undershirt. Um, and then maybe that's what that. No, it couldn't be. I think she switched complete outfit. Cause I was like, maybe that's just what was under her outfit, but no, it wouldn't make sense for that to be under there. Cause she was showing like cleavage in the first outfit and stuff. So really interested in to see how powerful Seth can get though with the previews to the next episode. It sounds like he's about to take a jump in his training. Like he's going from, oh man, this kid is, got a long way to go to, holy crap, he's almost there type of deal. And I only say that because supposedly the same wizards that he wants to never be like are showing up, uh, and he is told by his master that he can't even use his magic that he pretty much just learned, like that he's pretty much been perfecting. So, I think that's a safe indication to say that even the master himself might either A, think that's pointless for him to use a full-on charged up attack against these guys. I mean, he would be right because from what we saw, whatever he actually fought these guys, he punched them with his normal fist, or not normal fist, but he literally just like punched them with his like honed trained fist like he's getting right now. And I think that's a safe indication that he's got this, like he's about to slap people without even using magic. And I think that's where the true training is coming into play because we also saw the nation wait, or like the people who chased him in the first place, or that, captured him and Doc and the chick. We're seeing them right now, and they're just sitting outside waiting for Seth to make like a wrong move. And if that's the case, we know Seth is going to make the wrong move sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. And with him about to make the wrong moves, and the guy being skeptical of the boy with the horns powers in the first place, I'm really interested to see just how people are um, taking the show. Do you guys think Seth is going to be very powerful and strong, or do you think Seth is just going to be one of your regular line in the mail guys and he's really not that much to worry about type of deal? So let me know in the comments. I will talk to you guys in the next one. I will be dropping one more video today, so be prepared for that. If you are ready for that, make sure you like and subscribe with the notification bell on so you get notified instantly when that drops. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. So with that, peace out. We ain't going out like that. Sucker.